I had a conversation with Brian O'Rourke, economist at Robert Morris University, and we asked Chat GPT several questions. This is an excerpt of our longer conversation. We're going to jump right into it now.
So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, is Bitcoin a viable form of money?
Ooh, I'm very curious to see this answer.
All right, so here we go.
So it's going to spurt out the answer. If you could copy it into the chat once it's all out.
Sure. All right, so it is saying that Bitcoin is a digital currency. So it's giving me some background here that has gained widespread popularity and adoption in recent years. While it is not yet widely accepted as a form of payment by merchants, it has become a popular investment vehicle and is used by many individuals as a store of value. So that's how it starts. And it's finally finished. I'm going to put there we go. That full answer is in the chat box now. So whether or not Bitcoin can be considered a viable form of money depends on one's definition of money. Traditionally, money has three functions. It serves as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and a store of value. Bitcoin can serve as a medium of exchange as it can be used to purchase goods and services from merchants who accept it as payment. It can also serve as a unit of account as the value of goods and services can be expressed in Bitcoin terms. However, the volatility of Bitcoin's value makes it difficult to use as a reliable store of value. There's a couple of paragraphs left, but do you want to throw something out?
Generally pretty impressed, to be honest. This is, yeah, I mean, like it hits on the kind of the traditional, what is money, right? Medium of exchange, unit of account, store of value. Typically what makes effective money, it's got to be portable, it's got to be divisible. They don't get into that yet. Maybe they will. I think it's hitting the idea of, it's correct. People aren't really accepting it as payment, but that doesn't mean something's not a currency, right? If I go to the local store, they're not taking the British pound, even though we know the British pound's a currency, right? It's just, it won't be accepted here. And I definitely agree in terms of the store of value, it is very volatile.
Yeah, I think that's a really strong point in this answer. Targeting that aspect of what money is and noting how, if you're going to put your savings in Bitcoin, it may not be there tomorrow. I think that's an outstanding answer, really.
Yeah. I was very impressed with what they said so far.
Well, I think you'll like this bit, this next bit too. Furthermore, Bitcoin is not backed by a government or a central authority, and its value is determined by market demand rather than any intrinsic value. This makes it vulnerable to extreme price fluctuations, which can make it difficult to use as a stable medium of exchange or store of value. In conclusion, while Bitcoin has some characteristics of money and can be used as a medium of exchange, it is not yet widely accepted, and its volatility makes it a risky investment and a less reliable store of value compared to traditional forms of money such as fiat currencies.
I mean, that's just an A answer. I mean, I don't know if it's
I couldn't agree more,
but it's an A answer. That's a really impressive. It understands some of the nuances. I've had discussions with individuals who don't quite understand Bitcoin, right? And tough to understand at first. But it's not really anything. It has no purpose. How could it be worth anything? And I'd ask, well, what about gold? I mean, is it really worth anything? Well, yeah. Why? Well, it's a store of value. It's people, medium of exchange. Well, maybe not so much, but I think it's kind of a currency. Some places do take it. I have actually used it, as some people who know me well. I've been known to place a wager from time to time. And so I've used it for a betting site once that took Bitcoin. But so I have a little bit because when I cashed out, it went into that. But
the only small quibble I have with this answer is that it mentions twice in here that Bitcoin is a risky investment, and I would, because the question has to do with money, I would I would shy away a little bit from focusing on the investment aspect of Bitcoin. But if a student gave me this answer on an exam, I'd be convinced they knew what they were talking about.
Yep. Yeah, there's that part. When I think of an investment, I think of somebody trying to work hard to earn money for me. Like if I buy a stock, you have company, the people at that company, they're working hard to try to earn me money to make profits.
Yeah.
I would agree. I don't think investment. They do say, furthermore, Bitcoin's not backed by a government or a central authority. Now here it depends what we define as backed. I mean, the US dollar is backed by the full faith and credit of the US government. But the value of the US dollar is not really backed by anything. It's backed by the fact that I think people will accept that in a week, a month, a year, and hopefully the inflation won't eat too much of it away. That's the reason I trust the dollar. It's not backed by gold like it used to be.
Right.
So that part implies, just a little clarification on that. But overall, I agree. Fantastic answer.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our discussion. If you did, please click like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.